Hi everybody, this is Rideshare Lisa coming back to you with another video. So now I'm watching all these videos come out about Instacart shoppers getting scammed, and this is very unnerving to me because I love Instacart, and Instacart is with its problems, but every gig job we do has its issues. But for the most part, I do love doing Instacart because I get to make the time. I get to do it when I want to. Now that they got off the shifts, and I get to pick what I want, and I don't know. So, without being penalized, I should say, like we are with Uber and Lyft, we pick out what we want. So I figured I'd come out with a video to help some shoppers out. Right now I'm on my way to Costco's, and I'm going to insert the batch that I'm actually shopping for. When it comes to knowing which batch you're going to get, sorry about that. When it comes to knowing what you're going to accept and what you're not going to accept, definitely look at the area. I mean, they show, even though they don't show addresses like they used to when they had the scheduling, you can still kind of use your fingers and spread it out. And when you know your area or you know your market, you can look at the streets and you can kind of guess where you're going. You want to go with, I mean, you could go anywhere is fine. But if you see excessive tip amounts in areas where it's lower income, the tips aren't that great, college campuses, we have one that's really known for not tipping very well, even though the parents are very wealthy. When you get see things like that, those are the ones that you want to question. And if you're questioning it, then don't take it. It's not worth it, because you know that if you're questioning it, you already have it's already a problem. So always look to see what the Instacart's also paying you. I try not to take any batches that are more than what Instacart is, or the tips are more than what Instacart's paying me, because Instacart's the one paying me, not the customer, for one thing, you know. And I always look to see if there's any peak boosts, 2, 4, 6, 8, 12. You always want to look for those peak boosts, because that's Instacart giving you more money on their payment, not on the tip, but on their end, so it'll look more enticing. Because if the tip amount, sometimes people actually put the tip amount that they're going to actually tip, and it doesn't look that great. So you want to they add more money so that the batch looks better. So I'm on my way to Costco's, and my batch is $55, and it's for 2 orders. I do believe that it's right, only for the simple fact is that Costco's is known for the customers that they have. Especially, I don't know about other areas, but I know in my area that the customers kind of pay a lot of money for their membership, and they usually come here in nice cars and things like that. Plus, I'm going to an area, both the drop-offs are in areas where the houses are like $500,000. So the tip amount is about equal to what the batch payment is, and I'm pretty sure that that's going to be right, only because of the fact that where I'm shopping and where I'm dropping off from. They're not, they don't, it's not an area where they tip low. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm not sure. I'm going to see if I can try and record while I'm in there. I am not sure if I can. But we're going to see what we can do and see if we can get some footage of actual shops going on. All right. I'll be with you in a moment. I'll be back. All right. So I was in Costco's and obviously I couldn't bring my camera in. But the shopping went great. The store had everything that I needed. So now I'm on my way out to deliver them. Now you got to remember, tips also count for how well the products are. If you damage anything or if you get things that are close to out of date, that is also going to alter your tip. A lot of times customers will say check date or bag separately or something like that. So you got to watch out for the notes that the customers do leave, because we are shopping for their items. I mean, you just gotta keep in mind that it's so you got to remember that as if someone were shopping for you. Check dates, check dents in cans, check for any discoloration, oranges or bananas. Bananas, check to make sure that they are not too yellow or that they have too many spots. Apples, you want to make sure that, obviously none of the holes from the little creepy crawlers that run through them. So, I mean, your tips also account for those. So when you drop them off, these people, our customers, are putting their stuff away, and they are definitely looking at how you shopped. So, I mean, things like that might bring your tip down, and things like that also might bring your tip up. Great communication is a great tool. As soon as I get to the store, I let them know whether I'm doing 1 batch, 2 batches, or 3 batches. I let them know that I'm there. I send them a text message letting them know I'm at the store, I'm about ready to shop, and if they need to change anything on the order, just let me know through the app, because they can't change anything on their end, but I can do it on my end. So I usually let them know. And if you're sending out 1 text message, it doesn't go to everybody. You have to send it to each customer. During the shopping process, if you come across anything, like when I was in Costco's, all they had was green bananas. Like, they were green, really green. So, I text the customer and asked her if green bananas were okay, because that's all they had, and she said that was fine. So I got them, and if not, then obviously I'd have to refund. So actually I had 2 customers, and I think I didn't have to refund any. Actually, I don't think I had to refund any items. I think Costco's had everything that they needed, which is really good and very disturbing. It means things are starting to get a little bit back to normal. So we'll see how that works out. But definitely keep these things in mind when you are shopping. Pretend you're shopping for yourself. You check the dates on your milk, and you check when you get your lettuce. You don't want the ones that already are cut and already turning orange. You want that freshness. So usually so does the customer. So you just want to pretend like you are shopping for yourself when you're shopping for your customers. Okay, that will definitely, your tip will definitely be acknowledged in that. when I'm done shopping everything, I let them know that I am checking out. Even though Instacart does tell them this stuff, it's always nice for you to tell them yourself as well, so they know that they're keeping in touch with you. That's why a lot of my notes have said, "Thank you, Lisa." I had one Instacart shopper, Lisa. But most of them, my notes were also very personable to the customer, saying, "Thank you, Lisa. I really appreciate it," because I was very personable with them when it came time for me to message them. So you want to keep that in mind. Now, I have 2 customers. One acknowledged me, one had an add-on. So I know that that Instacart won't take anything from my tip, obviously, because all the items were there, and I know it's like one of my subscribers said, it's like paying your bill, and the bill you tip according to how much the bill is. If you don't pay as much for your bill, your bill is so much, but then you got all these coupons, now it lowers your bill so much. That tip for that $20 bill is not going to be the same as the $9 bill, and keep in mind, 10% of $20 is only $3. So even though, they take a little bit, some portion, because we can't find a lot of stuff, toilet paper and gloves and wipes and stuff like that, because we can't find that stuff, and they take a certain percentage off because the bill is cheaper. I know they have apps that you can download this app, and you put in the total amount of your bill, and then you put in your dollar, and then you put in it'll calculate your bill for your dollar amount for your tip. So if you want to know how much tip you should get on certain things, that's a good way to do it, or just times it by 0.10 for 10%, unless you believe you deserve 20% or 25%, and then calculate it that way. But a lot of the tips do come from situations on how you shop. So if you're a good shopper and you get all the good stuff, and you check all the items and you check the dates, they're going to be happy. And if you don't, you just want to you see what you're supposed to get, and you go ahead and you just grab it, and don't check the dates, and it's going to expire in a couple days or whatever, because the things that expires the first is the ones that expire quicker are the ones that are going to be up front. So that's why I always check the stuff that's right in the back. But if you have any questions, comments, concerns, definitely let me know in the comments section. I hope this helped a little bit on tipping and what to look for, especially with new shoppers, because I was a new shopper and I didn't really check dates and stuff like that. I kind of did, but not like on lettuce and stuff like that, because I never buy this stuff. But now that I've been shopping, now I know I look for dents, I look for dates on lettuce, things like that. So you just want to make sure that you're shopping, and you're going to pretend you're shopping for yourself, that's the stuff that you would want is the stuff your customers are going to want. All right, so everybody have a great day, happy shopping, and I hope that everybody gets some great tips. All right, take it easy. Bye-bye.